Let me be specific. Anything I say tonight is allegedly. I don't know. I just live here talking. I love Jamie Foxx. Let me say that. I love Jamie Foxx. But his motherfucking clone. His clone ain't.
Can't clone this. I brought you too much original. It ain't enough clone juice in the world to clone me.
Jamie Foxx clone rumors are starting to sound less like wild talk and more like something real. And guess who's right in the middle of it all? Katt Williams. People have been whispering that Jamie was cloned while he was in the hospital after that near-death medical scare in 2023. Crazy, right? Word on the street says a lot of big names in Hollywood got cloned long ago, allegedly. The folks we see now might just be perfect copies, trained to move, talk, and act like the originals. When Jamie first landed in the hospital, there were whispers from supposed insiders saying he didn't make it, that he actually died. But his family stayed silent for days, refusing to say a word, which only made everyone more suspicious. Then out of nowhere, boom, Jamie reappeared in a video claiming he was fine, but fans swore he looked completely different. His face, his voice, even his energy felt off. People started pointing out strange details, like how his eyes didn't look the same or how his head shape seemed changed.
I cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through. And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing. Now, by being quiet, sometimes things, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. Eyes are working just fine. They said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed. But I did I went to hell and back. And, I know they talk about people crying on videos, you could do take two, but I'm not gonna do a take two. It is what it is. And, some people were talking about I'm cloned.
Some were convinced the man in that clip wasn't Jamie at all, but a replacement. Reports said he suffered a blood clot in his brain and even fell into a coma. Yet his family's silence made the whole thing feel mysterious. Online detectives went wild, throwing out theories left and right. Weeks later, when Jamie said he'd recovered, he described what happened as going to hell and back. Fans couldn't help but wonder, was he really talking about his recovery or something much darker? Normally, when a celeb pops back up after a health scare, fans breathe a sigh of relief. But not this time. Jamie Foxx's comeback didn't calm anybody down. People couldn't stop talking about how different he looked and sounded. Sure, he had just come out of a coma, so some change was expected. But what people saw, it wasn't just recovery, it was transformation. His skin looked way lighter than usual, and fans were quick to point out, Jamie ain't ever been light-skinned. Others noticed strange patches on his face that had never been there before, saying it looked almost like new pigment. That's when the talk started turning darker. Online sleuths began claiming the real Jamie had passed away, and that the man in public was just a lab-made version, a clone. And just when people thought the rumor mill couldn't spin any faster, Jamie dropped a brand new Netflix movie only 2 months later called They Cloned Tyrone. The timing was too wild to ignore. Fans swore it wasn't just coincidence. They believed he'd filmed that movie long before his medical emergency because he already knew what the industry was planning to do to him. The internet exploded. In his movie announcement post, people filled the comments section accusing him of playing into the conspiracy. For promo, one user wrote, "So all these cloning rumors are to promote a movie about clones? That's Hollywood for you." Another chimed in, "Sounds like something a clone would say, stay woke." Then, when Jamie tried to clear things up himself during his Netflix comedy special months later, it totally backfired. Instead of putting the rumors to rest, it made fans even more suspicious. People said he was acting too desperate to prove he wasn't a clone, and that if he really was the real Jamie, he'd just laugh it off instead of dragging it out. Still, Jamie's not the only one catching clone accusations. From rappers to actors, the list of alleged replacements keeps growing. But fans say his case just feels different, like he's hiding something the rest of us aren't supposed to see. People who watched Jamie Foxx's Netflix special couldn't help but side-eye how often he brought up those clone rumors. Like, why keep saying you're not a clone unless you're hiding something, right?
Y'all said I was a clone? You really thought I was a clone. Oh, the Diddy got that. That's a clone. That ain't Jamie Foxx. Look at that, man. That ain't him.
One viewer said, I watched the Jamie Foxx special and he kept referring to the fact he wasn't a clone too many times for me. And with all what happened after they cloned Tyrone dropped, I don't know. Everything is a conspiracy until it isn't. That comment summed up what a lot of fans were already thinking. After that special aired, Katt Williams, who never bites his tongue, decided to jump right into the conversation with his own take. And of course, Katt being Katt, he didn't hold back at all. He straight up said he believes Jamie might really be cloned. He pointed out that Jamie's looks, voice, and even his vibe have been off ever since he left that hospital. Katt mentioned details others missed, like how Jamie suddenly had freckles all over his face when he never had any before. Fans started comparing old photos and were shocked by how different his skin looked.
Jamie Foxx, let me say that. I love Jamie Foxx. But his clone. His clone ain't shit. His clone kept on messing up. The clone showed up with a face full of freckles. We ain't never even seen Jamie Foxx with freckles. This clone is stupid as hell. The clone didn't even have a tattoo on the back of his head. I couldn't believe it. I watched the whole thing twice. I still don't know what had happened was.
Then came another bombshell. Viewers started digging through the Jamie Foxx show from the 90s and found a wild clip where Jamie's character makes a joke about being cloned. The internet went into full meltdown mode. People claimed that moment was predictive, saying Jamie knew this day would come and that the industry had plans for him even back then. Considering that show aired way back in 1996, the theory sounded both creepy and mind-blowing.
Hello, King's Tower.
Auntie,
Auntie, who is this?
this is Jamie.
Jamie. I'm standing right next to Jamie. Whoever this is, I don't have time for your games.
Who's that?
Somebody acting like he was you.
Tell you what, why don't I get this one and when I get through, I'll make sure he don't call here no more.
Good.
Whoever it is.
Thank you.
All right?
All right, then I'll just go in the
All right,
office.
then. Yeah. Yo, who this? This is Jamie. Who's this? Jamie? No, this is the new Jamie, fool. And if you know what's good for you and your family, you'll stay away from here till I can plan my getaway.
Now, with Katt Williams backing up the rumors and fans finding proof in old TV clips, the clone theory has only gotten stronger. Jamie keeps insisting he's the same man he's always been, but words alone don't seem to be cutting it. Until he gives fans something concrete beyond just talk. It looks like these clone accusations are here to stay, and the internet won't stop digging anytime soon. Of course, the internet had a lot to say about all this. One person commented, Jamie Foxx, you can't clone this. But then added, my conspiracy theories sell, that's exactly what a clone would say. Another user jumped in saying, in all my years of seeing Jamie Foxx on TV, the man never had freckles. He was on that thing crying with his fake hairline and I'm looking like, nah, who is this dude? The comment sections have been pure chaos ever since. Now the big question is, do you think Katt Williams really exposed something the world wasn't supposed to see? Or is this just another Hollywood illusion to keep us guessing? And what about Jamie's family? Could they be involved or are they just caught up in the madness too? This whole situation keeps getting wilder by the minute. So what's your take on it all? Drop your thoughts down below, hit that like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one. It's about to get even messier.